Hey there! Warning on this video. The following video contains swearing, sexual jokes, and other adult topics. If you are under the age of 13 to 16, viewer discretion is advised. Seriously, if you're younger than this, do not watch. This isn't about sunshine and rainbows. It does involve shipping, but we kind of get to a bit more adult. So, if you're under the age of 13 to 16, and you haven't gone the talk of the birds and the bees, please stop watching.
Stupid Cupid, you're a real mean guy. I'd like to clip you until you can't fly. I am in love and it's a crying shame. And I know you're the one to blame. Hey, hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me.
Hey everyone, welcome to Stupid Cupid, the OTP Killing Podcast. I'm GameLink, the one who's leading the intro today. How you all doing? Let me introduce you to these lovely gay people.
Hello, it's me, KorgiKardigan.
KorgiKardigan Ray Jepsen.
I'm the KorgiKardigan Ray Jepsen. I'm the one who's slave-driven to do all the art on this fucking channel.
Wait, fuck? Wait, no, what the fuck?
Boy. No,
Boy.
this is Erica's channel. And also Katie. Katie holds some of the responsibility here.
For Stupid
Yeah.
Cupid. For Stupid Cupid.
For Stupid
Yes.
Cupid, Katie holds responsibility for all the title cards for every other video on the channel. It's me.
Anyways, hello everyone, my name is MaiKatystar, Painted Crest, I don't know where the hell you call me. I'm also part Flufflepuff sometimes.
And I'm Silver Starling. I'm the giant winged wolf, and I am the one that's not a slave driver to Corgi, but she hasn't caught up with the stuff.
You were the one who was like, you should say that.
Apologies if you could hear my dog, by the way. She's barking at nothing again.
It's fine, man.
Of course, dogs are always crazy.
No, she's not a good doggo. She's a bad doggo.
All doggos are good. You're just a bitch.
No, she eats out of the trash can.
Then just squirt her with water. That's not a bad dog.
Anyways,
She's 7 years old.
I will
Yo, we
sit on
should-
game.
Do
Anyways.
you want to podcast time?
I was about to say, yeah, podcast time would be good.
Yeah.
All right, so for those of you who haven't been with us before, hi. Yeah, I don't run this show. I'm taking. We taking over.
We taking over Erica's channel.
All right, so yeah, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about good ships. We're gonna talk about bad ships. Then we're gonna see who's gonna talk about what ships next time. That's how we do this. That's how we play this game.
And suddenly
Next time on Game Grumps.
I was about to say, suddenly Game developed an accent.
It's just a theory. A gay theory.
A gay theory.
It's a gay theory.
Just a theory. A gay theory. Let's go.
All right, let's do this. So first, we're going to be doing the good ships. It's going to be me and Corgi. We're going head to head against each other. Then it's going to be Katie versus Erica. So let's get this started. Corgi, call it heads or tails.
Heads.
All right. See what it is. It's tails. Sweet. I get to start us off.
Tails has never done me wrong. I shouldn't have picked heads.
I have a real curveball. So
Well,
My-
this can be good or bad.
Okay.
That's gonna be good or bad. Let's see.
especially considering you all know who I ship, this is going to be a real curveball for what I've picked.
Okay.
ready.
So,
I'm gonna be
as
dark.
many of you know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. And if there's one background pony I love almost as much as them all, it's probably got to be Doctor Who's, because he is probably the best. I mean, he's representing of the best Doctor, in my opinion, which is David Tennant. So, it would only make sense if we paired up the Doctor with Rose.
Hell yeah! I'm glad you said
Nice.
that.
Dr. X Rose Luck is the ship I am going with today.
I'm
Alright.
goddamn into it.
Now, let me
Alright.
clarify something. I am a Derpy and the Doctor shipper, but
Corgi's dead. Corgi just died.
I knew that this one makes more sense, and I would have a lot more going for me to explain if I went with this one. So, who is in the ship? It's Doctor Who's and Rose Luck. What is the ship name? It's really just the Doctor and Rose. For all I know, it could be It could be like, I don't know, Bad Wolf or something like that. Describe them. The Doctor and Rose Luck. I'm just gonna keep calling him the Doctor. I know they call him Dr. Hooves, but whatever. Describe them. The Doctor and Rose Luck are essentially the closest we've ever gotten to the Doctor and Rose actually ever being a thing. Because if you know Doctor Who and you know David Tennant, you know what happened. It was a real doomsday. So. Yeah, I just love this ship because, like I said, it's the closest that we've ever gotten to an actual Doctor and Rose being together. And, yeah, that's really it. It's just the Doctor and Rose. What is making people, like, ship them and stuff like that? I guess it's really just the fact that it is the Doctor and Rose. You can't say it any other way. It is the Doctor and Rose. You can't say it any other way. You can't say it's Doctor Who's and Rose Luck. It's the Doctor and Rose.
Yeah,
even Hasbro acknowledged this, and they put it in and they made it canon. So why they work it's why they work. Why they work is mainly because the Doctor has never been shipped with someone as much as he has Rose. In the 50-plus years of Doctor Who, the only companion who I can say has been shipped with the Doctor as much as Rose is probably going to be Jack. But that's because of John Barrowman being a flaming homosexual, and I love him for that. Have you ever seen his Ice Bucket Challenge video?
Yeah.
He got his husband wearing a jock strap to pour the water on his head.
Jeez.
It was beautifully gay. Anyway, but yeah, like, no companion has ever been shipped with the Doctor as much as Rose has. And I feel like, this is the Doctor and Rose. The Doctor and Derpy, while I do love that ship, doesn't have as much going for it because the closest we can say is that Derpy has the blonde hair of Rose Tyler, but that's really it. Rose Luck, even sometimes, her mane is like kind of a reddish almost, and sometimes Rose would wear kind of like a red shirt. I don't know. I'm trying to connect it as much as I can, but like, what other connections can I make other than the fact that it is the Doctor and Rose? Need I say more? It is the Doctor. It's canon Doctor and Rose. And if you're a Doctor Who fan like I am, you probably love this ship just as much as I do, especially since Hasbro made a very nice wink. Also, need I remind you that the clip from that episode where they showed the Doctor and Rose together has Doctor Who's wearing the 3D glasses that he wore in Doomsday, which was great. Interesting tidbits. Despite the Doctor being commonly shipped with Derpy, this one actually makes more sense because, the Doctor has never had a companion called Derpy or Ditzy or Bubbles. He's had companions like Rose and Martha and Donna and all those other ones. I'm just naming 10th Doctor companions, but other interesting tidbit. I guess I could say the 3D glasses. Yeah, the 3D glasses were the same that the Doctor wore in the episode Doomsday, which makes a lot more sense because that was spoilers if you haven't watched series 3, I believe, of Doctor Who. That was the final episode Rose Tyler was in. Kind of watch The Lost Earth.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Katie, would you like to go first, or would you like me?
I can go.
Okay.
Alright. I've never really heard of this ship until Erica pointed it out to me, and it's still something weird to me since I'm used to seeing more Derpy and Doctor. But I could see why it's a very good ship. They've had a lot more interactions with each other than Derpy and Doctor have in canon. Meanwhile, their color schemes also go really nicely together, even though I still like Derpy's simplistic design next to Doctor's. So it's a really tough call if I want to say if I ship this or I sink this. But, I could probably see them actually working out. So, I ship it. Woo!
I would say, coming from someone whose first ship was Doctor and Derpy, really over the time, it's just been what's like the audio dramas of Doctor and Derpy that's made me interested in them. But honestly, the one tidbit that kind of solidifies that the Doctor and Rose are the ones that really they're trying to ship is the fact in the Slice of Life one, it was when Doctor was talking about, they need love to ignite. He wasn't with Derpy. He wasn't with anyone else. He was with Rose when he said that. And it's just, I admit, I have not seen much Doctor Who, but from what I've heard of Rose's character and what Rose was like and just what they've been hinting at, you know what? I'd give it a ship. I would ship it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh boy, is it my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Your turn. Can you
let's do
top
this.
this?
Impress me.
Oh, are you ready? So let's see here. I also have a drawing for this.
Oh my god.
Of course.
I'm expecting you to have drawing
Corgi
for
goes-
every single one of your ships.
I have a drawing and a doodle page.
Corgi goes
oh,
above and
I
beyond
know
for her ships.
No, listen.
I
So
know what it is.
I'll just say the ship first. You don't know what it is, Katie. It's Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know that one actually.
So here's the drawing I
Yes,
That's adorable.
I will ship that.
made. All right. I know that you've already said it's cute, but let me try to sway you a bit. So I'll drop the doodle page in speech. There's a little doodle of all four of us in the bottom left corner.
I have to see that.
Really?
Nice.
Hold on. Oh my fuck, yeah.
Oh,
I almost mixed up you and me, Corgi.
No, we're next to each other. So yeah. Now let's go into not the Fitnessgram Pacer test. We're going into into my Scootabelle.
Can I say one thing? I love the Bruno Mars reference you made in that picture.
Thank you.
My sister is a major Bruno Mars fan, and I thank you for
Oh.
that.
It goes along with my speech. So
Aw.
here we go. Who's in the ship? Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle. What is the ship name? Scootabelle. Describe them. Two kids who grew up together, who grew to love each other when they grow up. What people are drawing together? Well, they're Cutie Mark Crusaders, so they spend a lot of time together. Why they work? Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle grew up together much like Pear Butter and Bright Mac. The two of them very clearly support each other throughout the show, as the Crusaders all have very tight-knit bonds and all have each other's backs constantly, so it's not too hard to imagine them growing up to feel more than friendship for each other as they become teens. Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle themselves have very contrasting personalities, with Scootaloo being a bit more hot-headed and Sweetie Belle being a little bit more cautious, so they balance out each other nicely. Their colors work very nicely together, looking at them. A lot of pinks and purples. Since Sweetie Belle, so this part goes with the doodle in the top left. Since Sweetie Belle is such a wonderful singer and Scootaloo is a bad one, I can imagine them singing together with duets, and everyone around them knows that Scootaloo sounds terrible, but Sweetie doesn't care. She just wants to sing with her girlfriend.
Aw.
That's too cute.
I had canon
These were beaties.
Scootaloo's last name to be Songbird, so I imagine Sweetie Belle calls her little Songbird.
Boy.
This is already making me go Dawn. That's not good.
You know,
I came prepared.
I would
I'm not even done.
I would not mind losing to this. I'll just say it. If you guys pick Scootabelle, I won't even be mad.
Oh my god.
I'm not even halfway done. So
Holy
this one
shit.
goes with the drawing in the bottom left, not of us, but one with Scootaloo. I imagine that since Sweetie Belle is such a terrible cook, Scootaloo cooks everything for them and eventually becomes a really good cook and baker and realizes she has a love for it. And since Sweetie Belle loves her cooking so much, on Hearthwarming, one of her gifts for Scootaloo is a cookbook, which you can see in the bottom right. And Scootaloo absolutely adores it and thanks Sweetie Belle for months and months and months on end for it because she just loves her cooking so much now. She loves to cook for Sweetie Belle.
Aw.
I imagine that in the future, Sweetie Belle becomes a famous singer and becomes a big advocate for handicapped ponies because of Scootaloo's wing disability. So she and Sapphire Shores hold fundraising concerts where Scootaloo bakes treats to help get more money. Sweetie Belle is Scootaloo's biggest supporter when it comes to her disability and constantly goes with her to doctor's appointments and helps her in any way she can.
Also, I apologize if you hear a bell or anything. My cat is trying to kill a mouse.
It's fine.
Oh, no.
Scootaloo is Sweetie's biggest supporter when she sings, so buys front row to every concert, has all of the merch, and is the president of the Sweetie Belle fan club.
Aww.
And the last one, which goes with the Sweetie Belle proposing to Scootaloo one. Sweetie Belle proposes to Scootaloo at one of her fundraising concerts. She does it while singing the song "Marry You" by Bruno Mars, and Scootaloo can't even pretend to be cool. She just starts sobbing and is so happy. And interesting tidbits. Their contrasting personalities fit together very well, and I feel that personalities as well as their struggles could help each other in the future. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Katie, are you okay if I start talking about this one?
Yeah, you go on ahead. I
This
have a
is-
lot to say, kind of.
This is just too cute. It's too cute. Like, when they're kids, you think, oh, they're good friends. And of course, you'd have to think about this as them being older, but they fit so well. Their color schemes are beautiful. And just, these pictures are too adorable. So, ship it like FedEx. This is gonna live.
Okay, my turn, I suppose. I can actually see these two working, but in certain situations. Because I do love Sweetie Belle and Button Mash, and I love Scootaloo with Pipsqueak. But I do see these two working out, especially if we go to the first CNC episode, like where Apple Bloom is struggling to get her cutie mark within an afternoon. They are both underneath the table together. Like, they pop out of nowhere. They're the first two that are very confident together. They're together right there. I can see these two working together in, like, many different scenarios, and mainly in the scenarios that you put together. I would love to see you make an entire story with just Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo and where they could go. Yeah, that's English. Where they could go. And what they can do. I would love to see you actually make these two into a next-gen, like, little comic or whatever. And I think that would be super cute and super sweet. But it's hard to say if I do ship this.
I actually do have a Scootaloo next gen.
Oh, nice. But you know what? Fuck it. Ship it.
Okay.
I take my loss like a man.
Actually, I actually ship Rose and Doctor more.
Ooh, what's this?
What about you, Erica?
Okay, then we're gonna have to have a tiebreaker because
Oh.
I prefer Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. I'm sorry, game, but there's way more possibility.
Let's do this.
So, rules of the tiebreaker. One trump card fact that's gonna sway us about your ship. You only get one, so make it good.
All right, Corgi, you can start us off.
All right. So this is based off of a fan fiction I wrote for Sweet years ago and never finished. Read it, but
Oh.
so here we go. I imagine that Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, like a month into their relationship, Scootaloo went on a trip to Cloudsdale with Rainbow Dash, and in the meantime, Sweetie Belle was missing her absence and very early into their relationship. So the first time that Sweetie Belle had said "I love you" to Scootaloo was when she got back, and she held an entire concert and party for her, where she had Pinkie Pie create cupcakes in like their colors, and she like made this whole concert. She sang this whole song, and at the end, she told her she loved her,
Aww.
and they lived happily ever after that. And they
They're
have
very
pictures
gay.
of it. Yeah, they have pictures of it, and like they reminisce about it all the time, and it's their best moments. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Fascinating. I would like to bring your attention to one picture. One screenshot, more rather. This is a
Okay.
screenshot from Rose Tyler's final episode of Doctor Who called The Journey's End. This was not the final episode of Doctor Who. However, it was I believe in season 4. Take notice that there are 2 doctors there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The story goes that the Doctor was able to make a clone of himself, essentially, when the TARDIS was about to be destroyed. The Huon energy stored itself into the Doctor's hand, creating a twin Doctor. However, because the Doctor's other companion, Donna, was also in the TARDIS at the time, she was caught up in the mess as well. So, what happened essentially was that Donna became part Time Lord, and this new Doctor was now a part human. Now, this all seems very confusing, and you're probably wondering why I'm bringing this up. In Journey's End, Rose Tyler has to leave the original Doctor to stay with this new Doctor. My headcanon is that this same exact thing happened in Pony, in the Milo Pony universe. So that the Doctor Who's, the original Doctor Who's, had to leave behind Rose and this other Doctor. Now, this would also explain why sometimes we see multiple Doctor Who's walking around. Sometimes we see him with wings, sometimes we don't. Because there are two Doctors that coexist. And the Doctor that we see together with Rose Pal is the one that Rose Tyler had to... Or sorry, Rose Luck, sorry. The one that Rose Luck... we see with Rose Luck had... Basically, that's the Doctor that Rose Tyler in the show had to stay with. Basically, my headcanon is that Doctor Who's and Rose Luck are the Doctor clone and Rose Tyler. Same Doctor, but instead of being a Time Lord and living for thousands of years, he's a human, and he's going to age with her, and just like in the show, he'll be able to die and grow old with her.
Okay. Sorry, game.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean...
Sorry, game.
I'll take my loss like a man.
I'll say this. That is a really good idea. That is a very, very, very good idea.
Overcomplicated?
No, that's not it. That's not it. I actually like it. But I think what got me is the fact that Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo have had a lot more time together. And we have seen them on screen a lot more together. And I could see them developing all these ideas Corgi's coming up with. But with Rose and the Doctor, unless you're a Doctor Who fan, you won't understand what's going on.
Hi.
Okay, well, let me put you this way. I've only seen like 4 episodes of Doctor Who, and even then they're just clips. So, again,
fair point.
Unless I was like a Doctor Who fan and I knew what game was talking about, I'd just be like, oh, it's Time Turner, it's Clockwork with Rose. That's kind of cute. So, while I admit it was a very good idea, and I think any Who fan would love that to bits, I have to side with Corgi on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm not even mad.
It's a cute ship.
It is a cute ship.
And I love Doctor with Rose now, so thanks for opening my eyes to that.
Yeah, no. And honestly, game, I adore Rose and the Doctor.
No. I honestly, when you brought up Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, and you went into depth, man, you had me hooked. Not gonna lie.
I told you, y'all, I'm good at this.
It's also the picture.
Yeah.
You have an unfair advantage. You're an artist.
Hi, we're bastards.
Here's the thing. You want to see the best thing I ever drew? Here you friggin' go.
Is it the Countess one?
Counterattack Rose.
Counterattack loss. Alright.
So,
my response to that picture.
Hold on.
Is it what I think it is?
Kill it with fire.
I thought it was going to be something else.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, my lord.
You know what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Alright.
So, Katie, it's you and me.
Alright.
Decide, ladies.
I choose heads.
I choose tails.
Here we go. Flipping, and it's heads.
Alrighty.
All right.
Hand ship, Katie.
Amuse me.
Luna and Pipsqueak.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God, it wasn't the one I chose.
I'm already on your side.
Thank God, it wasn't the one I chose.
Oh, okay. We'll find out about that one in a minute.
Ooh, now I'm interested.
Who is in the ship? Well, Luna and Pipsqueak. The ship name, I don't know what it would be. Probably Loon Squeak, possibly, or Pip Luna. Pip Luna.
No, Space Pirate. Space Pirates.
Space Pirate. I will describe them as such. Luna is a millennia-old, trapped in the moon pony. Pipsqueak is probably 5. Do I need to say more? Pipsqueak is a child and not even from Equestria. We're implying that he's from a different country. He's from Trottingham, right?
Yep.
Technically, Equestria is like the continent, so
a continent country. It's like Australia.
yeah.
But the reason why people ship these two is because of their interactions during Luna Eclipse. Like going, oh, Princess Luna's my favorite princess ever. That's not enough to ship someone, especially the millennia age gap. It's not appealing. Millennia gay gap.
Millennia gay gap.
And considering the fact I like Pipsqueak with, oh, I don't fucking know, people in his age range.
Like literally anyone but Luna.
What about Celestia?
No.
Oh, no.
Are we gonna go into Ask Princess Molestia territory?
Not now.
Katie, I have a better ship for Luna.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin Cake and Luna, because that's an
No!
Get
an actual ship.
I know, that's the worst thing about it. Anyways, but no, the worst thing when it comes to Pip Luna, or what the fuck it is, I don't know, is Space Pirates. We're gonna go with Space Pirates. It's I have seen the artwork for that was that noise. I've seen the artwork for this couple, and it's creepy. And the worst thing is, when you search Pip Luna, the first thing that comes up is porn.
Of course it is.
Good. I'm happy. Not at all, but
I'm happy.
Not at all. And why would these people be drawn to this couple other than the fact of their interactions? Like, it's like Sparity, but worse.
yeah.
And they just really wouldn't work due to that age gap, considering the fact that all he's thinking about is, when am I getting a cookie? All she's thinking about is, holy fucking shit, I have a country to run with my sister. And then there's this hot pink alicorn. Purple, sorry.
It's fine, Katie.
She's not purple, she's blue.
Boy, I know that's incorrect. Are you trying to trick me in my colorblind eyes?
Oh my god. But there's this hot purple alicorn, and she's really cute, and I love her, but no, why would Pipsqueak? Why? What's wrong with you people? They won't work, and the only interesting tidbits with this character that couple that I can think of is that they're nasty. Like, they can't work together in the fact that they don't have the same mindset. Number one, he's probably 5, and he doesn't understand what Luna will be going through. However, older Pipsqueak, maybe, depending on how old he is. I still can't see him if he's a young adult. He'd have to be really old. Like, probably in his 30s old.
Yeah.
However, by that time, I hope he'll be with Scootaloo. Anyways!
Can I go first game?
Sure, go right ahead.
Space pirates are bad, and so is this ship. I think it.
Is that all?
That's all do I need to say more?
Does she
All
need
right.
to do
No, I'll go on. No, I'll go on. It's shitty. It's terrible. Pipsqueak is like Pipsqueak is like kind of, I don't know if it's just his size, but he also looks like he's younger than the other foal. So it's kind of like, you know, this is probably the worst you could do other than pumpkin cake. And it's just like,
Pumpkin cake. Oh,
and it's just like, it's just dumb, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. I think it.
Oh my god, okay, so, yeah, no, this ship is not the worst I've seen from this fandom, but it's definitely one of. You brought up a great point, the fact that the only interaction these two had was in Luna Eclipse. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you people?
Damn,
Man, I mean, Jesus Christ, you know, we've had some bad ships, we've had some really, really bad ships, but I don't know why, but maybe it's because the age gap here is so large, it just makes it so much worse than it should be. Like, honestly, this is worse than Sparity. This is worse than Sparity.
It is,
because
yeah.
this isn't like, you know, an adult mare and a young dragon. This is like a little kid and like a 1,000-year-old goddess. This is some sort of like Zeus shit. I don't know. This is some weird ass Zeus. Greek mythology people will know what I'm talking about. But anyway.
I get it. I'm getting it right now.
But okay. Like I said, it's not the creepiest, but god damn it, it's probably the creepiest one involving Luna. I'm gonna sink it without any regrets, not even looking back.
Yes.
Okay.
Eric, I'm interested. I'm interested.
Now I'm really interested.
That's a
Meaning on
bad
my
one.
ones.
That's a bad one. I'll admit that's a bad one. But this is what I'd like to say. That one might happen if Pip is older. This one, it's just disturbing anybody comes up with this.
Okay.
This ship, the surprising thing is, there is a fine line between, okay, that's kind of friendship-like, and oh my god, that's disturbing. This ship is Smarty Pants and Big Mac.
Fuck.
Ew!
Yes! Yeah, I already know you guys aren't gonna like this one.
Cocksock.
You don't need to go any further.
You don't need to explain.
I don't really want you to go any further.
No, I'm gonna explain this.
Where's the ship button? Where's the sync button? Where's the sync
Where's the
button?
sync button? Where's the sync button? I'm hitting it with you, game.
Where's the eject button in this fucking podcast?
I told you, I was like holding my breath. I was holding my breath, Katie, when you put that one.
There we game. There we game.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Bad touch.
And here's, we're gonna get to the even worse parts.
Oh god. Cocksock.
Cocksock.
Who's in the ship? Big Mac and Smarty Pants.
Adult.
What is the name? I don't know. I did not have the
Smarty
stomach
Mac.
through.
Cocksock.
Okay, that.
Also, the worst thing is,
describe them. I have seen a lot of them, but it's either that Big Mac feels inadequate, so he lets his certain frustrations out on a doll.
Oh.
I've seen that online already.
Or a lot of times it's Smarty Pants gets turned into a pony and they have children. Or it's Smarty Pants is the pony and Big Mac is the doll, and it's the same thing.
Game now. I have a Luna plushie right here. I'm gonna choke my.
I think I just No, Katie.
Kiki needs you.
Katie, are you okay?
Are you okay? I'm actually kind of worried.
Something went down the wrong pipe.
You know Kiki needs you.
Where's my geeky plush where I need it? I can't look at the geeky plush the same way anymore, Kane.
Oh god, I'm just gonna put my I'm just gonna
Oh, we got
leave
more
this call.
though.
See you later.
No.
I'm sorry, Erica, but I couldn't resist.
Okay. But we got more. So what people is drawing them to is the fact that Big Mac did have that love it, need it spell. And then afterwards, in the Gabby Gum article, he still had Smarty Pants, and he had this really embarrassed look on his face. And you could say it's because a stallion, they're like, stallions shouldn't have a doll. Except, a lot of stallions have dolls. So it's kind of like, if he's not embarrassed about that, what the frick is he embarrassed about? What did Featherweight catch him doing?
What has he done?
It's full of cum.
Oh, Featherweight, what have your young eyes
Suck.
No, sock! It's sock!
Super nut.
Nut.
Sock.
Suck.
So, I think I will, I'm just gonna finish this up.
So I don't die any further.
Well, I'm just gonna say this one last thing. So I don't think I need to explain why they don't work. I don't really think I need to.
Yeah.
But I am gonna say an interesting tidbit that's really disturbing about this ship is take a look. I dare you. I dare you to take a look at any ship now. Sorry, at any picture now of these two, Smarty Pants and Big Mac, and you can't tell me when it's playful and when it's serious. You don't know.
I'm gonna do that right now. Hold on, I'm gonna do that right now.
You've ruined my little penny for
Ew,
me.
ew, 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 no, 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 no,
Okay, this one.
I haven't found anything bad yet. I haven't found any bad yet.
Okay, hold up. Let me get the really disturbing picture when I can find
What
it.
is Big Mac doing with that jelly? I don't want to know. Anyways,
What is Big Mac? That sounds amazing out of context.
Do not put it in there. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no
my
square.
no-no square.
Okay, here's one. Here's one.
This is my nut square.
This
No,
one right
that's one.
here. This one called Little Mac and Smarty Pants. Just, I would like you to look at that and tell me you can't be disturbed.
No, I'm a little disturbed.
I'm uncomfy.
Just a little bit. Can I just give Smarty Pants? Can I give Smarty Pants back to Twilight now? Oh no, this is creepy. Oh fuck, I found something creepy.
Yeah, so see, you can't look at
This
the
is
pictures.
terrible.
You can't look at the pictures because you don't know if it's like, oh, Big Mac's just happy with the doll, or Big Mac's really happy with the
creepy.
doll.
Yeah, he's really.
He's
man,
creepy.
I knew it was gonna be like Smarty Pants and someone, but I didn't know who.
Smarty Pants.
Oh my god. I don't know, when it's innocent and playful, it's fine, but when it's not, it's weird.
But again, you
should
can't
we
tell.
judge it now? Should we go ahead and judge?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Alright, so shipper sync.
Go ahead, game. You first.
Alright, I mean, I don't know about you guys, I ship it.
Oh my god, game.
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
I fuck off.
No. Oh my god, no, this is terrible. This is not even just, like, this is wrong on so many levels. I'm gonna sink it. I can't say anymore. It's cocksock.
It's
Here
a
we go. I agree with game. Wrong on so many levels, not the sinking it.
Alright, now we gotta choose which one's the worst. May I go first, actually?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You're probably expecting me to say cocksock because it is really bad. But here's the thing. As disgusting as it is, there are people out there who date their body pillows.
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's weird. But, people get married to those things. But here's the thing. With Big Mac and Smarty Pants, honestly, comparing it to Luna and Pipsqueak, it's a really tough contest, but I gotta go with Space Pirates over Cocksock being the worst.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Erica. I love you. I have to agree with because, like, with Big Mac and Smarty Pants, it's wrong, but, like, no one's getting hurt in the process.
Maybe
But with
except
Luna
Big Mac
and
Stick.
yeah, except that.
No, except for Smarty Pants. She probably
Yeah.
ripped several times.
Yeah, but it's like, but with Luna and Pipsqueak, like, there's actual damage to be done, so I'm going with
Yeah.
Luna and Pipsqueak in that one.
I'll concede. Good job, Katie.
GG, Erica.
Luna
Yeah.
wants that squeaky pin.
I will say this, though. You guys can't look at Smarty Pants
No.
the same way.
I can't.
No, because Luna wants Pipsqueak.
Hold on, I need to get that out of my browser history now.
I don't think that the joke doesn't work unless it's written. Let me type it in the chat.
I'm
What?
just gonna, like,
Get that out
So-
of my
so the winner-
browser history.
yeah, I knew what you said, game. I just refuse to acknowledge it.
Luna wants Pipsqueak.
I will say this. I'll take the fact that I made you guys go like, where's out? I don't want this. I'll take that though.
I was like about to like choke myself on a Luna plush.
When
Like,
you finna nut.
You made me cough.
I'll take that win. I'll take that.
Was that me or was that Erica? Was that me with the Patrick picture?
I actually don't think it was the Patrick picture that made me die.
We gotta post it. Can you edit that in, Erica?
Sure,
Can you
I'll
edit
put that in.
the
I'll put that in.
episode? My reaction to cocksuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god, no, she's yeah, so the winners game announced the winners, boy.
The winners of today are nobody because we're all terrible people and we're going to hell.
The winners.
Come on, Gabe.
The winners are Corgi and Katie. Congratulations.
Woo!
Wait, what?
I said woo.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Woo,
what?
woo.
Yeah, alright.
Nice
So
job.
thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all in hell.
Spin the
And I
wheel.
guess-
Spin the
I
wheel,
guess-
bud.
All right, spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel, Erica.
Okay, so
Oh, it's Erica spinning the wheel.
next time we got competing against each other. It's spinning. It's Katie
Oh no.
Versus.
versus.
Oh no.
Game?
Corgi.
It's Game Link.
Yes.
Erica, finally, you and me.
Thank you. And Katie
It's a pleasure.
and Game, you guys are going up with bad ships.
Yes.
Thank God I can talk about some good ass ships again. Woo!
Ooh,
Yes.
Game Link.
Ooh, are you?
Odds be ever in your favor,
I think
Dick.
we've learned that my talents are in the good ship area.
Oh, Nelly.
Are you ready to see some shit?
Hell yeah.
If you are
boy.
Robbie Rotten.
Alright,
Corgi.
Listen closely.
Yeah?
Corky, I'll say this. Good luck, but let's see how you do against me, and I've got a good ship lined up.
I do too, boy. I'm ready.
Alright.
Alright, so this has been Silver Starling.
Katie Star, and I'm Katie Star. I hope to see you beyond the horizon.
I'm GameLink Brohuff. I'm out, and I'll see you all in the next video.
I'm KorgiKardigan. I'm a fucking scrub, so I don't have a YouTube outro.
We are number one. Hey, hey.
See you later. See you later, fuckers. Be gay every day, all day. Be gay and do crimes.
Be gay. Remember, kids. Remember, kids. Don't do school and eat your drugs.
Don't do school. Eat your teeth. I just fucking. Can my outro just be gay and do crimes now?
Yes.
Be gay and eat your drugs.
My outro from now on is gonna be